Okay, let's just start with one simple but really powerful idea. An idea that might just change everything about how you see yourself. It all starts with this. You're not lazy. Just let that sink in for a second. How many times have you told yourself the opposite? How many times have you felt that way? Well, what if that's just not the truth? Because there's a totally different way to look at this. It's not some kind of character flaw. It's it's just a state of being. And the truth is, the hardest part, the thing that really keeps you feeling stuck, is that no one ever told you this. Seriously. No one ever looked at you and said, hey, maybe you're not lazy. Maybe you're just tired. So today, right now, we're going to give you that permission and, more importantly, a way forward. All right, let's get real for a minute. What does lazy actually feel like? I mean, in the day-to-day grind. I bet some of this is going to sound pretty familiar. You know the feeling, right? The alarm goes off and you're already exhausted before your feet even hit the floor. Or maybe it's that big important thing you know you need to do, but you keep putting it off. First for an hour, then a day, then a week. And then there's the phone, just getting lost for hours, scrolling and scrolling, doing anything to just not do the thing you're supposed to be doing. And the whole time, there's that little voice in your head, isn't there? The one that's always asking, what's wrong with me? It just chips away at you, making you feel like you're broken. But here's the thing. What if it's not you? What if the diagnosis is just completely wrong? This is really the heart of it all. We've been misdiagnosing ourselves. We've been looking at a symptom, exhaustion, and calling it a choice. We've been calling it a moral failing when it's anything but. Yeah, look at this. On one side, you have the label we slap on ourselves, laziness. But on the other side, that's what's really going on. It's a mind that's just fried. It's that constant hum of stress in the background. Your entire system is just stuck in survival mode, trying to make it to the end of the day. Okay, so to really drive this point home, let's talk about what real laziness actually is. Let's draw a super clear line in the sand. So real laziness, that's when you just don't care at all. It's when you have zero desire to change or to grow or to make things better. It's pure apathy. Now, I have to ask you, does that really sound like you? I'm going to go out on a limb and say probably not, because the fact you're even here tells me you do care. You want to change your life. You want to feel better, maybe make more money, or just become a better version of yourself. That desire, that's still in there. And that right there is all the proof you need. So here's the big takeaway. The reason you can't start isn't because you're weak or you lack willpower. It's because you're exhausted. Your energy tank is just empty. It's honestly that simple. Okay, so that leads to a pretty obvious question, right? If we're all so exhausted, why doesn't our rest actually, work? Well, the answer is that most of us have completely forgotten what real rest even is in this modern world. And this, right here, this is the trap. We finish a crazy, stressful day. Our brains are buzzing, and what do? We grab our phones. We think we're resting, but we're really just switching the noise of work for the noise of social media, notifications, and endless videos. It's not rest, it's just a different kind of stimulation. Think about it. Your brain is like any other muscle. It needs a break. It needs silence to process everything, to heal, to recharge. But we live in a world that has basically gotten rid of silence. We fill every single empty moment with more stuff, and our minds never, ever get a real chance to recover. So what do? The answer isn't some crazy, life-altering plan. I mean, trying to do that when you're already exhausted, that's a recipe for failure. No, the real solution is actually incredibly simple, but it's powerful, and it starts small. 30. That's it. That's the magic number. Not hours of meditation you don't have time for, not some expensive week-long retreat, just 30 minutes. So here's the game plan. It's super simple. Step 1, put your phone away, like in another room where you can't see it. Step 2, just sit. Seriously, just sit and think. Stare out a window, look at a wall, let your thoughts wander. If you want, you can even write them down just to get them out of your head. The whole point is just to let your mind breathe. Give it the one thing it's been starving for, a little bit of quiet. And you know what? If you actually do this, something pretty amazing starts to happen. It might not be like a lightning bolt on day one, but slowly, you'll start to feel it. That constant, nagging exhaustion will start to fade away, and you'll feel your real energy start to come back. And look, this is about way more than just feeling less tired. This is about actually reconnecting with yourself. It's the start of something totally new. This really gets to the core of it all. You're not broken, you're not unmotivated, and you are definitely not lazy. You've just been living without silence for way too long. So here's what I want you to do. Start today. Not with some perfect color-coded plan. That's the old way of thinking that got you here. No, just start with silence. Because that silence, that's where you start to find yourself again. It's where you'll finally hear what you really want. And it's where you'll find the energy to actually go and get it. So I'll just leave you with this one question. Where will your silence begin?